morning, class. I've been told that Miss Higginbottom is out with the flu today. I am Miss Moneypenny, your substitute teacher from the St. Mary's School for Delicate Children.
Good morning, Miss Moneypenny.
Good morning, Miss Moneypenny.
Good morning, class. Now, who can tell me what you've been working on with Miss Higginbottom?
We've been doing Egyptian mythology.
Oh, that's just delightful. I trust that we'll have quite a productive day. Who can tell me more?
Well, we've been working on the myth of Osiris.
Osiris is the Egyptian god of the underworld.
We've been writing a Zoom play about it.
A Zoom play? How delightful. I would just love to see what you've done.
It's really cool. You're gonna love it.
Come on, everyone. Scott, hit the music.
Many years ago, in the 24th century BC, there lived a couple gods over in the land of the fig tree. Sorry to say, this tale we weave is filled with deception and jealousy. There's just a touch of murder and a burn baby, and this story from Egyptian mythology.
Burn baby? Did you really just say burn baby?
Nut was the goddess of earth, and Geb was the goddess of the sky. Together, they had 4 children, and one was a really bad guy.
Osiris, Isis, Set, and Nephthys, the next generation of Egypt's gods. Osiris, Isis, Set, and Nephthys, the first to show us human flaws.
This is the myth of Osiris, and how he reigned in the afterlife. This is the myth of Osiris, and the love he shared for his sister.
Wait, what? Sister? No, wait, huh?
Isis was the sister of Osiris and soon would be his bride. Gods can only marry other gods, so they were joined side by side.
Poor Nephthys, the options were quite slim. Brother Set was the only one left, and she was sadly stuck with him.
This is the myth of Osiris. His evil brother Set would see his fall. This is the myth of Osiris. Osiris is the god loved by all. Osiris.
That was very interesting, children, but not at all appropriate for 5th graders. Oh dear, no. Isis and Osiris cannot be brother and sister and husband and wife.
They can't?
No, no, no. So, class, how can we make them different so that there's no confusion?
We could give them different last names.
Ooh, how about Isis Markle and Prince Osiris Harry?
Or Isis Pinkett and Osiris Smith.
Oh, I know. Isis Kardashian and Osiris West.
Yes, Isis Kardashian. I want to be Isis Kardashian.
Lovely. Great problem solving, class.
Okay, everyone, back to the play. Pick up from the end of the opening number.
Osiris was the oldest child of the gods Geb and Nut, so he became ruler of Egypt.
He took for himself his sister bride. He married the beautiful random stranger who he had never seen before, Isis Kardashian.
Together, Isis Kardashian and Osiris West traveled all over the land, spreading peace and harmony.
But Osiris' brother Set became very, very jealous of him.
I hate Osiris!
And he concocted a plan to kill him!
Wait, kill him?
Come on, evil friends. I have a plan.
What is it, oh evil Set, younger and wimpier brother of the great Osiris?
Okay, rub it in. Why don't you? First, I need a volunteer.
Me, oh me.
Perfect. Hey, so go and take Osiris's measurements.
Huh? What do you mean measurements?
Tell him he's being fitted for a suit.
A suit?
Yeah, your evil brother is sewing you a fancy tux. Now hold out your arms.
Okay.
With Osiris's measurements, we will be able to build a beautiful chest that only he can fit in. Then we will throw him a great feast. We will have a contest. The person who fits in the chest wins it as a prize.
Ooh, then you can go below the chest and trap Osiris in there forever.
Let's do it.
And so set his beautiful chest and held a great feast in honor of his big brother, Osiris.
Set, so lovely to see you.
And you, big brother, welcome to the party.
Oh, you're too kind. You shouldn't have.
Oh, but I did. And now we have a contest, a game.
Ooh, a game.
Yes, bring in the chest. Come one, come all, behold this thing of beauty. Never have you seen a chest so rare. Whoever fits inside the chest exactly to a T will win it as a grand prize. That's right, it's yours for free.
This chest is handcrafted, it's one of a kind. Just look inside, it will blow your mind.
Cedar so rare with silver and gold, ivory and ebony laid into the fold. Inside you'll find charmed figurines, animals and gods in the loveliest of scenes.
Come one, come all, behold this thing of beauty. Never have you seen a chest so rare. Whoever fits inside the chest exactly to a T will win it as a grand prize. That's right, it's yours for free. Anybody want to try it on? Chest up for grabs.
My turn, it's my turn, I wanna try. I know I can fit, I'm just the right size.
Well, come on and get in. Now isn't this fun? Oh no, you're too big, you're just not the one. Anybody else? Someone smaller than this lady?
My turn, it's my turn, I wanna try. I know I can fit, I'm just the right size.
Well, come on and get in. Now isn't this fun? Oh no, you're too small, you're just not the one. Anybody else out there? Someone in between these two folks?
Gosh, well, it's so beautiful, and I am the main god, so I think it should belong to me.
All right, Osiris, step on up.
My turn, it's my turn, I wanna try. I know I can fit, I'm just the right size.
Well, come on, get in. Now isn't this fun? Gasp, could it be Osiris is the one?
The one, I win, I win, I win.
Now you die in the Nile.
Stop! No. You can't have them die. That's terribly negative.
But that's what happens in the myth.
It says so right here. Set locks Osiris in a casket and sends him down the Nile River.
Casket? Let me see that. No. I see. Canoe. Yes, that's it. It clearly says canoe. We'll work on your letters later. Set ushers Osiris into a canoe and sails him down the Nile. That's what it clearly says.
So Osiris in his casket canoe sails down the Nile?
Osiris, sit up as you sail.
But I'm supposed to be laying down.
No, sit up and paddle. There you go, paddle!
This is so weird.
Soon the casket canoe came to rest on the shore of the ocean near the great city of Byblos, and a great tamarisk tree grew around the casket canoe and the god Osiris.
I am in a tree now, people.
It was the most beautiful tree in the land.
Soon the king Malkinder came to gaze at the tree.
This tree is so beautiful. I must have it.
He didn't know the tree housed a god.
Chop it down and turn it into a pillar and put it in my palace.
Meanwhile, Isis Kardashian knew that Set had killed set Osiris off in a casket canoe, and she went to find him.
Isis wandered all over the land until she found a group of children.
Excuse me, young children, I'm in need of a hand. My love is now gone, removed from this land. Have you seen any sign? Can you give me a clue of where I might find this casket canoe? My husband God is like no other. My husband man is not my mother. Oh, I wouldn't trade him for another. Osiris, my love. Osiris, my husband brother.
Stop! Oh, no. You cannot sing about your husband, brother. What would your parents say? Oh, no. Goodness gracious me. Cut the brother. No, brother. Osiris is just Isis Kardashian's husband. Yes, that's it. Understood? Wonderful. Okay, carry on, children.
Oh yes, dear madam, we can say this. His boat sailed on by and now lays in Byblus. The people are nice there, they are a good crew. They'll know where to find your casket canoe.
My husband God is like no other. My husband man is not my mother. Oh, I wouldn't trade him for another. Osiris, my love. Osiris, your husband.
Wonderful, children. Good adjustment.
Oh dear goddess, we have heard that a beautiful tamarisk tree has grown around the casket canoe of the god Osiris.
You will find a tamarisk tree on the shore of Byblus.
So Isis carried on and traveled for many days until she landed on the shore of Byblus, where she was greeted by the beautiful maidens of the great Queen Astrite, who lived in the castle on the hill.
Welcome, dear lady, we wish you good day. We are the maidens of Queen Astrite. You seem really nice, will you do my hair? You seem really special, our lady so fair.
Beautiful maidens, I'm in need of a hand. My love is now gone, removed from this land. Have you seen any sign? Can you give me a clue of where I might find this casket canoe? Your husband God is like no other. Your husband man is not your mother. Oh, you wouldn't trade him for another. Osiris, your love. Osiris, your husband's man. Osiris, your love. Osiris, your love. Osiris, your husband's man.
Dear maidens, I have heard that there was a beautiful tamarisk tree that grew on this shore, but I don't see it anywhere. Do you know where it is?
We know that tree.
The king chopped it down and turned it into a pillar for the queen. It sits in their palace on the hill.
I see. Can you take me there?
Yes, of course we can. Come with us this way.
Hello, your majesty. How can I be of service?
I want you to care for my baby Dictys. He has been ill and he could use your attention.
Of course, your majesty. Oh, what a sweetheart. Gucci goo, Gucci goo.
Babble, babble, babble.
This baby has great potential. I want to turn him into a god. I'll just have to burn away all his mortal parts.
Dunk the baby in.
Stop! No! We just can't have that. Oh dear, no. We can't have that.
It's funny you should say that, Miss Moneypenny, because King Malcander also does not like his baby being dunked in fire.
Finally, some reason, some logic. Okay, carry on and show me what the king does.
What are you doing?
Your baby seems special, so I thought I'd make him a god.
Make him a god? How can you make him a god?
It's easy when you're a god yourself. I'm Isis, wife of Osiris and patroness of nature and magic.
Oh my God!
Yes?
Please accept my deepest apology. Is there anything I could do for you?
I believe my husband Osiris is trapped in this pillar over here. May I please have it?
Osiris? In my pillar? Oh my God!
Yes?
I cannot believe we have a god in our pillar. Please, Isis, please take it. Yes, take it.
So Isis took the pillar and magically opened it.
Whoosh!
Revealing the casket canoe and Osiris.
Isis asked the king for a ship to take us back to Egypt. I want out of here.
Dear God, we're so sorry. You could take one of our ships. It will take you directly to Egypt.
Isis sailed away with the casket canoe and Osiris. When she landed in Egypt, she hid the casket canoe in the marshes on the delta.
There, that should keep it safe. Now I just have to leave for a moment to do some things.
Soon, Set came along.
Here I am, out for a stroll. And what the? Osiris's casket canoe? I thought I took care of this.
Set became very angry and chopped Osiris's body into 14 pieces.
Stop! Must we have mutilation? Is that really necessary? Who picked this myth for you anyways?
So I shouldn't chop Osiris's body up?
It's just so grim. Why don't you hug Osiris into 14 pieces? Oh yes, you just love him to pieces. Oh, I'm so clever.
Okay, Osiris, I'm hugging you into 14 pieces. Take that.
Oof.
And now, I'm going to scatter your pieces all over the land. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Needless to say, Isis was horrified.
I'm horrified.
And she started her search again to gather the 14 pieces of Osiris.
Boy, this is exhausting.
Hello, dear sister God. I will help you.
Great. Ooh, I found a piece of Osiris.
And I found a piece of Osiris.
Here's another.
And another.
We found 13 pieces of Osiris. Now, where's the last piece?
Yum, 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 yum. I'm eating the last piece of Osiris, and boy, is it tasty.
No!
What will we do now?
I know. I'll use my magic powers to make Osiris' missing piece. Kazam! Now we have all of the pieces of Osiris.
Now what?
We will wrap the pieces together to make Osiris whole. I'll breathe life into him and have a baby.
Excuse me?
And I will give birth to Horus.
I can't handle this.
Then we'll embalm him to make the first mummy.
Then a shrine was erected around the god Osiris so he could safely pass into the underworld and rule over the dead.
Is that the end? Please tell me that's the end.
The end.
The end.
Okay. I need a vacation. Oh, dear children. Children.
Did you like our Zoom play, Mrs. Moneypenny?
We want to show it to the whole school.
Wait. Now let's hold on a minute. This play is not quite appropriate. Those ancient texts were written so many years ago. Who's to know who wrote them? A bunch of weirdos. Take each story with a grain of salt, lest you end up in a creepy cult. So here's your lesson for today. Just one word for you to take away. When Set killed his brother through deception, that was inappropriate. When Osiris married his sister God, also inappropriate. When Isis attempted to burn that baby, even though she thought that just maybe she could make him a god, that was crazy inappropriate.
When Set chopped his brother into 14 bits,
that was inappropriate.
When the fish ate what are those 14 bits?
Also inappropriate.
When Isis brought those bits together to make Osiris whole, so she could have a baby with him.
That was crazy, inappropriate.
It's okay if you fudge the truth when stories are disturbing.
Why investigate that creepy stuff? Who wants to see a baby burning?
Me!
No, no, no! That is inappropriate.
Very